Hi, y'all. Breathe Brat here. I am doing something different today because, I love to do art projects and things. And I found this notebook just full of stuff that I have worked on. And it's kind of interesting to see what I have finished and what I have not finished. This was actually a character that I found maybe on like a popcorn box or something. And I started doing a needlework of it. And so that is somewhere unfinished. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put in some pictures of the things that were finished and the things that were not. Um, well, I won't have pictures of things that were not. But anyway, this is from a show called The Outsiders or Outsiders. Anyway, it was on WGN for a couple of years, and that's the Ryan Hurst character, Lil Foster. And I made some plush dolls because I love the character so much. So this is kind of my pattern ideas and stuff for making the character. Dress that I never finished, and some doll ideas that I probably never did. And this was just like a, kind of a 60s inspired dress with lines going down it, but this would be a like red and green lines, and then have Star Wars ships on there, like Millennium Falcon with green line coming from it or red line. And, Boba Fett's Slave One and, stuff that never got finished. Here is a doll idea that I had because I really love Cannonball Run. So this was a like Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise doll. And I had come up with pattern ideas for what the dolls would be like. And that never even got started. It's really a shame. Shame. Let's see. This was some friends of mine, my work partners. I would make them all into G.I. Joe characters, Ninja Turtle characters, whatnot. So that was, of course, I made myself Scarlet. So yeah, that was something I like to do. This is for actually Halloween costume. My mom and my sister and myself were the good fairies, and I have a picture of those finished outfits. That was fun. Here we go. This is a supernatural doll idea that I had wanted to do. Obviously I was working a lot harder on Dean than on Sam, but I never made any patterns or anything, so it was just an idea. This was an idea, several ideas for my pin cushion actually. And let me show you my pin cushion. So here's my pin cushion. I named him Pinciati. I just made him for Halloween craft one year, and now he is my constant sewing companion. And if I'm, going somewhere to sew, or even at school, I took him with me and used him. And people always love him when they find out what and who he is. But I thought maybe I could make some pin cushions and sell them on Etsy. So I came up with some characters and some themes and stuff, and made some little better versions of him, but I only sold a few. I mean, how do people know that it's out there? So anyway, so I came up with some ideas, and this is, mostly just me having fun coming up with characters and stuff. And this is me coming up with ideas for characters and what their names would be and what they're doing. And I even wanted to come up with like a little poem to kind of give them more life. Little Pinciati, he was always just so naughty. Caught the rats and made them beg, so he got bit and got the plague. You know. And here's like a little kind of cover art that I would make. I wanted to make this a story. I wanted to give them a life of their own. And a box that I made for them and stuff. I'll show you a picture of their finished situation, but I just had so much fun with that. And so now I have a few of them just sitting up there. I just took them off Etsy because nobody was buying them and they're just taking up space, but it was fun to come up with ideas, and that's what this notebook is all about. All the ideas that I come up with, whether they happen or not. Oh, this is an interesting one coming up. I wanted to make pins, like straight pins, like this, but out of like ninja stars and stuff. So I think I had made some. I don't know where those are. Boy, they're somewhere, probably packed away. But made some with Sculpty on the end, but I was making a mold so I could make a bunch of them. And wouldn't he look great with a bunch of ninja stars stuck into him? Okay, so here's another one. This is, TVs today are just black boxes. They're so boring. And you think about the old console TVs and how cool they look. So I wanted to make a frame for my TV that went more with my aesthetic. So I made this frame, and I'll show you a picture of it. And it's just foam core board, poster board, just painted. And it just slips right on top of around the TV. It's super lightweight, so it's not a big deal, but it took me a long time to make it. But I love it. It's so cool, and it's so oversized. I want every TV to have a frame, Oh, this is just some tips, some notes I took about selling, some notes I took about fabric. Not sure what this is. Oh, this was an idea I had for a Dagobah themed outfit for, like maybe Star Wars bounding or something. So I had a Yoda patch. That's where it all started from. I had a Yoda patch this big, and I made a whole outfit to be able to put a patch on it, kind of like a poodle skirt, And so here's my like flat concepts for the skirt and the top that I did, kind of a hoodie, Jedi robe kind of top. And of course you need a petticoat underneath that. So I'll put a picture in there. I wore it to a couple Comic-Cons, maybe Disneyland. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is just selling on eBay. Nothing fun. Yeah, just eBay stuff. Oh, this was a BB-8 dress I was considering, and I still want to make it. I'm still on my mind, where it would have these pockets here, but it would be sewn into a whole kind of shape of the dress. So your BB-8 roundness is kind of on the outside here, and then it gives you more of a shape. I don't know. I kind of want to do kind of a A-line dress kind of thing with it, but I'll get there someday. I definitely have come up with a better design than this. I know that. Oh, and here's some more, just some kind of playing with shapes and smocking kind of ideas that I never did anything with. Kind of color blocking. And yeah, I did like a Maleficent horn thing. So I was thinking, okay, how could I make this easier? How could I make this more interesting? So I was kind of playing with those ideas. That went nowhere. Oh, this is my Christmas sweater. I have made 2 Star Wars Christmas sweaters. Now, ugly Christmas sweaters are amazing, and mine are even uglier. I'm gonna have to pull them out and take pictures of them so you can see them. I have a Star Wars one, and I have an elf based one where I just hot glue felt to an old grandpa sweater, and that's what I rock for Christmas. So at Disneyland, they have a thing called Dapper Day where people dress up old-fashioned and really nice or whatever. And I wanted to make some fascinators for us to wear in our hair. And my sister was doing kind of aerial bounding. So I wanted to make something Little Mermaid themed. So I made her a shell, a felt shell that I shaped. And then I made a sculpty fork and some like stuff that went on it. I'll show you a picture. This is just a little piece of fan art that I'm working on. So this is my logo. This is kind of the designing of my logo that I went with. I just wanted something that looked energetic, that looks just showing me that all the stuff that I love, because I just love stuff. Is that weird? I love collecting. I love art, you know, and products, lunchboxes, purses, Star Wars, mid-century modern. I just wanted to show that that's what I'm kind of about, because it was true. And I'll show you a picture of that. I made it out of paper. I ended up cutting it out of paper, and then what you kind of see as the logo was just a picture of that. And this is something for my sister's shed. We were coming up with a curtain idea, and I could show you a picture of that. For this, it was kind of making pillows for the living room and coming up with silhouette designs to cut out of felt to sew to the pillows. I don't know if I have a picture of that, but that was the idea. Not sure what this was about. Oh, we're to the end already, huh? This is from, it's pretty light. This is from it's a Small World themed dress that I made. It's actually a 2-piece. It's a top and a skirt, but it's more like a dress. And it's just this fabric that I found that's like these children that remind me of the children from It's a Small World. So I just made an outfit for it, you know, for Disney bounding. And this is, I'm a huge fan of the Jack Benny Show, the radio show. And I just wanted to make, like, I found this like shadow box, and I was like, I need to make little female characters with real clothes for this shadow box. And so I was coming up with ideas. Let me tell you, this never got finished. I did make a couple heads. I probably have to go find them to get a picture of them. I coming up with armatures for them, and I did some of these heads. This is just Phil Harris, Dennis Day, Rochester. I was trying to decide, did I want like them to be cartoony or more realistic? I'm sure they ended up more cartoony. I don't know if I'll find a picture, but we'll see if I find something. I know it's probably buried. And let's see, anything else here? Oh, just more of the Small World dress. That is it. Filled up. Nope. There's more space in here. Anyway, so that's my notebook. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, and give me some comments and let me know if you like this sort of thing, because I probably have a bunch more notebooks that are filled up with stuff, a bunch of dresses I didn't make, all kinds of things. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again some other time. Bye.